Hey, good morning. Joe Deary, Powerful Improvements, Putnam, Connecticut. It is Friday, and we've got a nice fat day booked. I got 4 pretty decent projects today. It's going to take me some time into mid-late afternoon. My last project is pretty far away from my house, about 45 minutes. So it'll be a nice long day. We are transferring shock up onto the rig right now, and I may have spoke a little too soon with my Gen 2. The thing has been giving me fits. The pump on the left hardly works intermittently. I have to force water through it with a hose to even get it to work, and then it loses prime pretty quickly. So now I'm using the roof pump that I normally use, and this thing has been only running for like 5 minutes at a time, and then it times out for like 30 seconds and then restarts and times out. So it's a real pain in the butt, and I got a big roof wash happening today. So I'm in the process of putting in one of these Remco pumps right now as a backup for the day. Okay, this is the Remco 5.3. I got this right at the local tractor store. 60 PSI, 12 volt, blah, blah, blah. Self-priming, used for chemical spraying, so it should work out okay. All right, I bought the Remco wiring harness. It's got the quick release. It plugs right into there in here, okay? This has got a fuse in it and a switch on it, and the terminals to click onto the battery. So it's going to be quick and easy. I'm going to put these 90s on here, and then I'm going to run some hose with some banjos so I can swap it right in to the current banjos. I'm just going to set it right here for now today. Then tomorrow, when I have some free time, I'm going to take this entire system out, and I'm going to take those pumps out completely, and I'm going to put 2 of these in here. I have another one in my box over there, and we're going to rebuild that with 2 Fat Boy 5.3s using the same switch and all that stuff that's in there, because I like that housing, and that should work out pretty well for us. I'm going to try to keep the working pump and maybe create a transfer station, like a mobile transfer station or something like that on a hand truck. I don't know, we'll see. But that's what I'm doing right now, and then we're going to get to work. Okay, a little bit of hot water makes your life easy. It's warm enough today out, but these things become extremely pliable. Can't do it one-handed, but this is going to slide right in here. See if I can do the neck cam. Let's see. Easy enough. All the way in. Okay, moment of truth. I'll wire it in there, cam lock to that. The reason I did that is because if I have an issue today, I'll just cam lock it back into this pump and be able to keep running. Get it clipped in there. We'll hardwire it as time allows. Let's turn it on. Oh yeah. Oh, that's quiet too. Nice. Nice. And I'm flushing into my buffer tank. I've got chem, soap, and water going. Oh yeah. Love it. That's going to work for me today. I'm going to try that on a roof job. Okay, the only funky thing about this that I'm maybe potentially worried about is it has a 15 amp fuse in there. I bought some 30 amp fuses in case I pop one or have an issue. But we're going to try to run that just like that. And I'm going to switch this back over to water, and we're going to see what kind of spray we're going to get. There we go. That's just water there. The soap off. And we're going to turn this over to the reel. All right, let's see what we get. Oh yeah, beautiful. That's perfect. Excellent, I'm in business. Catch you guys in a few. Okay, we are all set up on our first job of the day. Out here in Putnam, Connecticut. Beautiful place to be. Farmland all around us. I got this nice little cape that I've done before. I did this house 2 years ago. In my first season part-time with my minivan. Now look at us. Come on now. Unbelievable. Anyway, all set up over here, pulled hoses, and we're ready to wash. So you show up at the client's house and the water is turned off. What do? You go downstairs and turn the water on. What do you think? All right, we're setting up on the second project of the day. It's another one of my annuals in beautiful Pomfret. Look at the views we have today. I'm jumping up on this building, blowing out the gutters. Then I'm gonna go along and hit these gutters. I did them in the fall, they should be good. Hopefully I can just do a couple 24-foot ladder inspections on a couple of these drains. And then we're gonna wash this entire building too. So we're ready to go, all warmed up to leaf blow. All right, these gutters look fantastic. Copper gutters, beautiful house, copper roof. Keep it wet, that's all you do. Wet it first before you put any chemical on it. Simple, but not too much to do here. I'm gonna make a couple quick inspections and then get on the other side where the trees are. There's also nothing in this front gutter. Okay, no, we are not discounting the service. This is just a testament to the timing and a good job that we did last year. Okay, we're all set up to wash. Rig is set, hoses are pulled all the way around this house, down the hill by the pool, and back up to here. I'm on 150 right now. Red gun. Here we go. Alright, I just climbed up on this top porch, gave everything up here a nice soaping, and I'm just going to hang out for a little while. Versus getting up and down, I'll have a moment of dwell time. Alright, so I put a little bit of that Napa aluminum brightener in here. This is an acid that takes iron off. They get that railing that goes up the fireplace or the chimney, and it produces some staining here. I did this a couple years ago, or a year ago too, with F9, and it disappeared. Well, let's see what this aluminum brightener will do. I just got done rinsing over here, so the siding's wet, which is what you want, I think. It's drying out quick though. But I'll put this on here, and then I'm gonna go wash that garage, and we'll come back and see what happens. All right, there's our finished product. I gave it a little rinse before I shut the machine down, but it was all gone. Beautiful. Costs about maybe 35 cents worth of chemical. All right, we're set up by the road there, pulled down the driveway. I got this dirty little ranch down by the lake to wash. We got a pretty good breeze coming across. Very dirty on this end. And then I got a pretty good peak from the ground over here. Nothing too crazy, but you can see I got a pretty stiff wind. Thankfully it's blowing into the house, and I'm about to pull red hose all the way around the corner over there, start washing and work my way up to the truck. So the wind just died down and we're on the peak without a problem. Over it by a few feet. That's not too high. That's probably 25, maybe 30 feet at best. Okay, we are set up on the last project of the day. It's a pretty good one. I got to do the roof on this entire property, back, front, everything. There's a lot of moss on that roof and on the other side. It's pretty good size. We got some good black streaks above the garage on the north side over here. And we're gonna give it all a nice treatment with 4%. And we're giving them a complimentary house wash here today too. It's pretty good size in the back. Wood shake stained gray shingles. And let's jump right in. I'm going up on the roof with the X-Jet and we're gonna give that a try. Okay, so we're doing some forceful removal here. Has to come off today. I'm gonna be using the X-Jet as a rinse nozzle and blowing the debris off the roof with the X-Jet. Then we're gonna come up here with a 12 volt and treat this entire roof, front and back, up there, other side, all around here, everything. And I should have just enough chemical to do that. I have about 25 gallons on the truck right now. We got to try to get a house wash in here too. Well, I should be able to come over here and manually move a lot of this. I can jump right up here, get on the roof, climb over, spray everything from the top pretty quickly. These roofs are not bad at all, so they're going to get hit real light, real fast. First thing we're going to do though is try out the X-Jet. I had to buy a brand new one. Okay, this one I bought is for a 10 gallon. Since my machine's putting out 9 gallons. And I'm gonna try to get a little closer here with a fan and take this stuff right off of here. All right, and that's my result with the X-Jet on fan. Okay, get my debris out of here. Flushing these gutters, and we'll be 12 volting this area momentarily. Okay, we're gonna M5 this house. And here's a good example of why I have my downstreaming not on a proportioner, not on a ball valve on the proportioner. I need to be able to have both systems working at the same time often enough. So right now, I'm up on the roof with the 12 volt over here, ready to go. And I have some areas that I need to be washing up in here, which I can't get from the ground. And I don't need to be going back and forth. That was a real pain in my butt last year. And one of the things we're fixing this year by separating that. Each system pulls chemical by itself. All right, and we've been running the M5 up here, soft washing like a madman. Now we're switched over to roof washing. A little soap coming out of here now. And we're set up at 4%. And we're gonna try to move very quickly because we don't have a lot of chemical. This roof's not real dirty everywhere. Only in a couple of those areas in the back am I gonna hit real hard. So we're using the gentle fan tip. I've already pre-wet everything with house wash up here because I've been washing. So that helps get everything started. And we're gonna see this transition pretty quickly. So anyway, we're going to try to cover some distance. I'll catch up with you in a few. I'm real curious to see how this new Remco pump does. We're pulling on that 5.3 gallon. I'm just hoping that it doesn't time out or something like the other pump was doing. You can see a lot of this has already died just from house wash up here. So we're in good shape. All right, this is cruising right along nice. M5 soap. I'm on the back side. I've already washed all the front. The far end, I just have this end and some high stuff in the back to shoot. This is the side of the house where the really mossy roofs are. You can see all the moss was knocked down. We're obviously going to wash that momentarily. I want to get some soap on here and get this dwelling. It's gonna need a few minutes. And then we're gonna go out back while this hangs out. We're nearly done. This job flew. That Remco pump worked great the whole time, no issues. Pretty happy about that. I'm gonna rebuild it tomorrow. I'm gonna put 2 of those side by side in place of the flow jets on the Gen 2. These are water containers. He told me he doesn't care, okay? Calm down. No, you guys, it's so critical. Relax a little bit. Okay, here we are out back. Pretty good sized house, nice big windows. We've triple rinsed everything. We've done all these railings, all this lattice work, pool house, most of the pool fence, not all of it. About half of it. What was dirty, we washed it. Hammer down. She says, no, I'm going over there.